I'm with Hartford Mayor Luke Bronin in his quest for re-election in the city of Hartford. Mayor Bronin, when you watch the race, and you're a veteran of politics already at your humble young age, when you look at the number of people in the race, you got to look at some of the numbers here, where if more people are in the race, do you look at it and say, my pie is a little more guaranteed because you know who's going to vote for you, or do you not view it that way?
No, look, I mean, first of all, I'm going to fight as hard as I possibly can, no matter who's in the race, no matter how many candidates are in the race. I believe we've got the city moving in the right direction for the first time in a long time, and that's what I'm focused on. I'm going to be focused on continuing to do the work. I'm going to be focused on talking about where we've come from, you know, the crisis we were in, the stability we have now, and the opportunity we've got now to build on that. So I'm going to be talking about our record, and I'm going to continue to do the work we've got to do.
Do you want to talk about, there are a lot of new people in the city, a lot more younger people that moved into the city, especially the last decade or so. They don't know who Eddie Perez is. Do you feel an obligation to reintroduce people to his record?
Look, it's been a little while since Eddie Perez was there, but I do think it's important for people to remember the reality of Eddie Perez's record as mayor. You know, he was the mayor for almost a decade. Don't think that the city moved a whole lot in that decade, but property taxes sure moved a lot, up about 50%, which was crippling to small businesses around the city. Killed jobs. It was, hard on homeowners.
Do you think it's fair to say that
I think it's important to talk about that record.
Do you think it's fair to say he's one of the people responsible for a lot of the blight and also a lot of the empty storefronts in parts of the neighborhood?
Look, I do think that the taxes that went up year after year after year while Eddie was mayor are one of the biggest challenges that our small business face. And that's why, I think I'm the first mayor in 25 years that didn't raise taxes in Hartford, that said we will not under any circumstances increase that burden on our small businesses, especially, which are the job creators, in our neighborhoods. What I would say is, look, Hartford's has had a lot of challenges for a long time. I don't know that Eddie did a whole lot to fix them. And I think we are making tremendous progress right now, but we have a lot of work left to do. And what we can't afford to do now is slow down or stop or let ourselves get derailed or go back.
He was asked during his announcement about the bailout for Hartford, the debt agreement that the state's going to take on, and he said you had an uncle in the governor's office, that you had somebody up there who had your back. What do you say to that characterization?
Look, I'd say, first of all, we had a really honest and direct conversation about the crisis we were in and shined a big bright light on it, and then did the hard work of building the partnerships that need to be built. I did that series of town halls in all the towns around Hartford, met with legislator after legislator on both sides of the aisle, cities, suburbs, and small towns alike, worked with our corporate community to get them to re-engage in the project of building the city. So, that was a broad partnership and a big coalition to tackle what was a really, really tough issue. And by doing that, we've created an opportunity for our city, which is to now go from stability to strength in the years ahead. But we've got to be very careful not to let ourselves slide back.
But was it also your relationship with Governor Malloy? I know you're very close to them.
I had a good relationship. I have a good relationship with Governor Lamont. I look forward to working closely with him. Got a good relationship with legislators. I had the opportunity over the years to build a lot of relationships, not just up in the Capitol, but around the state. And I'm going to do everything I can to use those partnerships and build those relationships to make sure that we're working with everybody who will partner with us to move Hartford forward. We've got some momentum now. We've got a path, but we have, not just a lot of work to do, but our progress is fragile, and we've got to be really careful that we stay on track.
Mayor Luke Bronin, City of Hartford, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Face the Facts with Max Reiss every Sunday on NBC Connecticut at 10 a.m. Thanks for checking out Face the Facts with Max Reiss on YouTube. If you want more politics in your feed, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified whenever there's a new video.